One interception. There's the interception from Kyle Walker. And that should be job done. For this 16-year-old wonder kid from the Netherlands. Oh, no. Oh, no. Nearly pickpocketed by Toyota. He has done it again. The man of Team Gullit with a dream story from the Netherlands. 16 years of age. Back-to-back champion. Wow, Levy de Weed. You are writing yourselves into the history book. And there's that trophy. Incredible from Levy de Weed.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to a new Team Gullit YouTube video. My name is Renzo, and today we've got another tutorial for you guys, but this one is all about how to improve as a FIFA player in general. And this one is kind of tough because I've shown you guys a clip of Levy winning his first or his second major trophy, I should say, but that is definitely something that he has become a great FIFA player, but there has been a way through it, and I'm gonna just tell you guys how you can get better at FIFA in general. So let's, like always, just sit back, relax, and enjoy. And the first thing that I need to tell you guys is just learn from the pros. I mean, me personally, I've learned from a pretty well-known YouTuber, Boras, for example. I've been looking at other pros as well, their gameplay, Gorilla, for example, when I even started playing FIFA. So just you learn from the pros. In this case, we're like I'm showing you guys Levy the Weird custom tactics, because that is just simply what you need to do. You need to constantly search for what are the optimal tactics or gameplay or features to use in the game itself, because there's always kind of a meta, and the pros usually know the meta, and the tactics and instructions, for example, make a pretty huge fundamental to getting better at the game itself. Because if you use the 4-4-2, for example, which is very popular right now, there's gonna be a very good chance of you winning more games and getting more experience with the playstyle that you should be playing. And then again, like after that, search for the optimum skill moves, better ways to score goals, and start practicing those. That's gonna be the next step. But literally, I can't tell you guys how important it is to learn from people that are better than you at the moment, because they are doing something right, and you can train that to yourself to get maybe to the same level, and then maybe even after that improve it and even get better than they are. But you have to start somewhere, so start watching pros. And like I said, practice makes perfect. So in general, a formation, for example, you would just want to be grinding maybe division rifles or weekend league and maybe friendlies, and just to get used with the formation. But like I show you here, we're just sat down in the arena, and this is where a lot of time is spent by pro players in general as well, especially at the start. But maybe if like a new skill move pops up, people will be in the arena trying this for a couple hours maybe, or even daily, a regular basis, like sometimes just to warm up as well. Like Levy, for example, always just sits in the arena before the game, and he kind of warms up his hands, just doing every skill move and stuff. But this is the way, like for example the croqueta cancel here, you can just practice the croqueta cancel and just master it to yourself, because once you get the hang of the skill move perfectly, you're going to be able to use it in the games as well. And I can't stress enough how important this is, to just have so much control over what you're doing. And then what's very important as well is to grind the fundamentals. And with the fundamentals, I mean stuff like passing, defending, general dribbling, set pieces, stuff like that. And what is an excellent way to actually kind of practice them in just a very friendly way, like not anything that you could lose a game or whatever, it's just skill games. And people underestimate these kind of skill games because this is literally a place, for example the advanced attacking scenario, this one, where you can literally try every skill move in the way that it should be performed in general gameplay as well. And here you can literally try everything. We, for example, discovered the L1 fake shot in here. We discovered how you could immediately L1 stop and then reverse elastico. Like, this is all the stuff that we practice and use in the competitive games. So here you can literally start doing everything, and for obviously reasons you would want to have, for example, an Mbappe or CR7 as the player. And then what's very important as well, strategy and mentality. I'm going to show you guys this gameplay in Weekend League, 3-2 down, and like I said before, you want to be able to have the right custom tactics available to you. So in this case, you would want to have to switch to a more attacking formation, because you're conceding 3 goals in already 30 minutes, so the opponent is probably playing a lot of or a very attacking formation itself as well, and you just need to match it because you're apparently not able to stop him. So you need to have that mindset, like, okay, I'm still scoring my goals, so I should probably play offensive as well. And as you can see, the opponent has a pressure formation. He probably is playing narrow or press after possession loss at least as well. So you want to have that strategy set out for you. And here we get kind of a lucky goal, but this is the kind of thing, because obviously when you lose the game, sometimes the player is better than you. But I bet you 9 out of 10 of you are playing against themselves as well once they get behind in the scoreline. Especially when it's 2-1, for example, in a Weekend League game. It's one of the last games. You're grinding yourself to Elite 3, and you're 22-6, and the kind of stress comes to you maybe. And this you're playing this guy that is just getting a lucky goal, and you're 2-1 down. And at that point, you want to have known that whatever tactic is available to you, that maybe the pros use when they're down or whatever, that you just have confidence in that as well. And that is what I mean with like strategy. You just know at certain points, like, okay, I'm 2-1 up, I'm gonna play a little bit more conservative, a little bit more possession. Oh, I'm 2-1 down, I'm going to the narrow formation with press after possession loss, for example. And in that case as well, you have that mentality that under every scoreline, every circumstance, you still have a chance to win the game. And this is how quickly this game has turned. In like 15 in-game minutes, we're up 5-3 just because of a formation switch. And that is why I kind of want to point this out to you guys, that a lot of improvement has to do with strategy and mentality, and just grinding the basics, learn from the pros, and just practice. Putting hours into a game will definitely make you improve. But anyway, that was today's video. My name is Renzo. See you guys in the next one. Ciao, ciao.